are all set to start things off with a 125-pound weight class. Jason Powell, the #1 seed out of Nebraska, taking on the #6 seed, Kyle Ott from Illinois. Guys, this is a contrast in styles.
Well, Powell, long arms. He's able to cradle. He gets in there. He's tough on top. But Ott, this is his first time here. He's quick. He likes to attack from the open.
Well, I certainly see Ott as being the guy that wants to not tie up. What Powell likes to do is go ahead and try to get a person to underhook him. He really feeds off that, like he could go to the dump, the outside single, or even a fireman's carry.
For those of you new to wrestling, 3 periods. The first one starts with 3 minutes. They both start from the standing position, and then 2 2-minute periods.
Powell in the red singlet, Ott in the blue with the Illinois eye on the chest.
Ott, a great story, 12 knee operations, coming back, a couple of ankle fractures and sprains, and even a broken nose. He's come back from a lot of injuries.
And he scores first. Takedown by Ott. 2-0 to score. And Powell quickly with an escape.
Almost with a reversal.
Well, you make a good point, Dave, because Powell likes to counter that way. He'll let Ott in on the legs because often he likes to counter and get his opponent in trouble with a cradle, with something that puts them on their back. So he kind of loves and thrives on countering the attack of his opponent.
Even though Powell came in as the #1 seed, guys, he came in also a loser to Sam Hazewinkle in the Big 12 championship, but he was able to defeat Hazewinkle in the semifinals last night.
Oh, here's that position. Underhook by Ott, and Powell takes immediate advantage. He swept that outside leg, basically dumped him to his back. He needs to get to a 45-degree angle, and then back points are scored. And he didn't quite get there, but boy, the threat was there. Wrestling matches consist of 3 periods. The first 3-minute long, the second and third 2-minute long. And Ott now leads 3-2. Excuse me, it's Powell 3-2. Ott scored first.
And he's building up riding time as we go. We'll explain riding time. It isn't a factor unless you get over a minute of riding time. And if you do, that is good for a point at the tail end of the match.
Kyle Ott just got called for stalling. That means the referee does not feel that he was coming up and trying to get away. Now the count for Tilt.
And that's one of his trademarks. He gets a 2-on-1, 2 hands on one of his opponents. And there you see the 45-degree angle with the 3 count. That's going to be worth 5 count. That's going to be worth 3 points. 3 for the near fall.
3!
So 3 more points for Jason Powell. 4-point advantage now for Powell.
And I see Powell going right back to it.
Well, he's a confident wrestler right now. He's been here. He's a 2-time, 3-time All-American now. Ott, his first time in the NCAA tournament, here in the finals. And it's a psychological thing, isn't it, Jeff?
Oh, there's certainly experience there's no substitute for. And Powell, having been in the big dance before, Ott not, that's a huge advantage. These two have never met either, so the more experienced wrestler definitely has the advantage.
That's the end of the first period, and a dominant period for Jason Powell after Kyle Ott got the first 2 points.
Green, you have all the options. Green defers. Red. Red's going down.
So Jason Powell will start in the down position. Kyle Ott will be on top.
Cover, Green.
The objective here for Powell, he's trying to escape.
And the objective for Kyle Ott is to knock Powell off his base. But look, here's where the hips are on top of Ott already. Powell doing a great job. There's the reversal for 2.
It's not only reversal, back points again.
3, 4. He's off. He's off.
He almost had the 5 count. You heard the referee say he's off at the 4 count, so it's only worth 2. And it
1,
seems
2, 3, 4, 5.
Tim, it seems evident here that Powell is highly confident on the mat.
Well,
he might get a fall.
Confident enough that he might get a fall right here. He is. You see these long arms. Powell has long arms, a lot of leverage. And he's got Ott in a lot of trouble.
All of a sudden, the lead up to 9.
doing a relentless job on top, constantly attacking Ott, and Ott's hips are flat on the mat, and that is when you're most vulnerable.
Well, he is certainly in a defensive position, and the riding time is certainly not really a factor with a score 11-2, but he's built up so much riding time that if it does become a factor, he'll get that point.
Green, you're stalling under here.
Another stall. That's a point for Jason Powell. That's the second stall call on Kyle Ott.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, Jason Powell definitely knows what he's doing on top. He's controlling the hips. He's not letting Kyle Ott come off his base at all, and he's just having his way, Jeff.
That's another 3 points right here. They haven't put it up on the board because the hold is still applied by Powell. Once that hold is broken, you're going to see the referee award those points. We may see a technical fall.
Guys, what is Ott feeling right now? I mean, this has just got to be devastating to him. We'll go back to the near pin by Jason Powell.
And here you see Powell moving up on the body of Ott, and he catches Ott close to his back, and he's holding him there. And he's just doing a terrific job on top of controlling the action.
You're seeing Eric Aiken and Mark Manning. Mark Manning, the head coach at Nebraska, has done a wonderful job at Nebraska building that program. Eric Aiken, a several-time All-American for Iowa State, now on Manning's staff, encouraging Jason Powell.
Here we go, guys.
Back to wrestling. And a 13-point lead for Jason Powell. Guys, he's close to closing this thing out.
2 points here, and it's called a technical fall.
And with back points, it's the ultimate besides a pin, right, Jeff?
It certainly is. It's an extra 1.5 in terms of the team score. The other competition going on here, and there's a huge fight for second, third, and fourth place.
And Nebraska's right in that, along with Illinois, so it's huge. And there's the end of the match.
Technical fall, 17-2, plus they'll add the back time. How about that? Jason Powell, a dominant performance in the 125-pound weight class. Guys, he scored 17 unanswered points.
Ott came out fast. Powell came back powerful.
And to me, the big difference was who had the better mat wrestling, and Powell's mat wrestling was far superior.
So here is the move that ended the match.
It's a leg shot here by Powell. He winds himself around behind Ott, gets control of the hips, and that's a 2-point takedown, and in this case, a technical fall.
So a technical fall for Jason Powell. He wins the 125-pound weight class. Coming up next, Zach Roberson and Josh Moore at 133.